Hey guys, I'm Mona from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Topo Designs Global Ultralight Self-Packable Women's Jacket. Look at the size of it. So for the price, depending, because I can't see it on the EU website, only under the outlet, it is on sale at the moment on EU and the US website at the time of recording. For the US, it is $99 US, and as mentioned, there is a bit of a sale, so you can get that for $69 US. And over on the EU, it is 95 euros, and it is down on sale for 48 euros. This is made from 100% recycled nylon ultralight ripstop. The colors that you can get it in are the Caribbean that I have here, the pink and black. So Topo Designs do offer limited warranty for defects in work craftsmanship as well, and they also have a repairs program. So basically what they want to do is, instead of completely giving you just a new jacket or even a backpack, I have reviewed their backpack behind me, that is the rover pack, then they will go ahead and aim to repair it first. Okay, let's get cracking on with some of the features. So to self-pack the jacket, you just have this little breast pocket here, and what you do is you just start folding it on in. Really super easy and quick, and that just fits in nicely. Then you've got that double zip there, so it just means it closes, and if you wanted to, you could attach it to your backpack or anything that you could get this little lip around, or just hold it in general. And there you go, you have your little self-packable lightweight jacket. Okay, so this is the jacket in its lowest form. So it has the brand in here even when it is in its little packable pouch. Then if we open this up like so, you then have some subtle branding on the breast here and also on the back inside the jacket too. It's nothing too overwhelming. It's really nice, actually. I do enjoy it. It's not like in your face, but just enough to note that you do have a Topo Designs jacket. So in terms of the features, you do have this double way kind of zip here where you just place these in and then you can zip it up. I haven't found at any stage the kind of flap in the middle, like sometimes the fabric might get stuck, but I haven't found that with this jacket, which is really handy because you want it to be quick and easy as it is to self-pack it. Then you have this little hood at the top, which just stops from hitting your chin. Then you have your one and only kind of pocket, your breast pocket here, which is up at the top of the jacket, and that's just where your self-packable mode is. Inside is just space. So in terms of this breast pocket, if you are wearing this and you're placing like a bulkier item in there, say you're placing in your purse, obviously this one isn't going to fit, I'm just going to try and show you that whatever you have in there, because it is so thin, it's gonna form to that shape as well. Also depending on your breast size and everything, then it might just look a little bit awkward for bulkier items, but nonetheless that is just a little bit of space for you to place items in there. It doesn't fit an iPhone, just to give you a bit of reference. It's like a little bit of a struggle, as you can kind of see. It does go in sideways if you're happy enough with that. Obviously you might need to take off the cover if you do have one, and depending obviously on your iPhone size. But this pocket could be ideal for smaller items such as AirPods, lip balm, and whatever else that you might need quicker access to. This is really taper tight in terms of the seams as well. You'll see in the water test, this is great for water resistance. It would have been nice maybe, because they have this kind of lining here, that you had a way of kind of suctioning in, like if you had the little togs to kind of pull it into your own kind of body shape, because this kind of gives a little bit of a cinch look. If it had it like a little bit more seams down here, it might have given that bit of a curvage to the body. On both sides you do have just pockets. They are pretty wide, so up to here down to the bottom of the jacket as well, and that is on both sides. Just be careful what you have in there. There is no way of kind of closing off those pockets. It's again similar to the breast pocket. Whatever you have in there is probably going to form to that shape just because of how thin the pockets are. Then at the bottom, which we will cover in our fit check, is a bit of elastic, which is nice. Again, Just those little togs would have been nice to adjust that a bit further. This is handy enough for not allowing wind to kind of gust up into your body. So that's the same there for the sleeves as well, as you can see. It just stops them wind gushing up. I'll show you in the fit check. It could have probably done with a little bit more suction, but it works well, especially if you have like gloves on in the winter time or anything, then it just adds that added protection. And that is the kind of gist of it. It's really small, compact, to the point. There is no faff with this. It's just what it is. 3 pockets, bada boom, bada bing. You've got this hood, which again in the fit check will show you how that kind of works. It's not the most flattering, but it does the job. It would have maybe been nice to tuck that away at some stage, just in case you didn't want that flapping about. But that is that. Again, it has that elastic around it, so it just suctions around your head. Plenty of flexibility with it. I maybe would have loved to have seen some reflective on it. Like, I know here with the Topo design on the back of the jacket, there is a little bit of highlight. It would have been cool to see more of that. Just then for those darker evenings, you have a little bit of protection. So in the title, it really just suggests that it is ultra lightweight. So there is no real pattern to this or anything, but see, with the durability of it, I would not be thinking or feeling that this is gonna rip. This is really, really durable. There's a lot to it, so you don't have to worry about anything getting caught in that and having the feeling of it ripping. Also, if you did wanted to hang it up, then you have the option to do so with this little hook. Okay, in terms of a fit check, this is in the medium that we have here. Now, usually what I find with jackets is that when it comes to the kind of hip area, where I am slightly wider, that the jacket doesn't actually go over it. Now, this is a bit short in length. With this, then I would usually just kind of roll it up, whereas if it was a bit of a longer jacket, then I would kind of try and implement it a bit further down. But as you can see, this kind of just goes to about here on the hips, and if you wanted to pull it down, you could, but I'm not confident in it staying there, if that makes sense. There is no kind of loophole to tie that in to keep that secured in place, so I usually just opt to have it like this. Now, this is a medium, which I would usually opt for maybe a large. I'm going to show you it with a hoodie on as well. This is it just with a little bralette on, so it is on the bare skin. It's not my favorite because when you sweat, it's like that disgusting kind of material that sticks to you. If you're fine with, like, you're not overly sensitive in terms of your skin or sensory issues, then you'll be absolutely grand. When I'm not sweating, it's fine. It's really soft, smooth and silky. It's absolutely grand that way. It's fine. I don't think it's the most flattering, like in terms of just like giving you that kind of cinch look or anything. It just is what it is. It's really, really lightweight. Now, you could use this as a layering, or you could use this as just your basic, if it's really hot but you do want a bit of coverage, or if you're looking for something especially for running as well, I would highly recommend this. Saying that though, if you're not into the whole sweating into that silky kind of material, then I wouldn't offer this because it can be a bit oversensitive as well. I find that, but that's just because of sensory issues too. Grand in terms of the fit as well. The hood, hold on. It does completely zip up here. I can't say the hood is the most flattering. I mean, look at me. But what it does do is cover, ladies, your hair. So, you know, you find with some hoods that even when the wind is like gusting, it's blowing the hood back. No, you are in here and you're staying in here. And it has like an elastic band, so it just curves around. You might not look stunning in action with this on, but after you will when you take down your lovely hair and it's not all wet. It's handy enough then for the wind. This kind of suctions around your arm. There is still a bit of a gap, as you can see, like there, so wind does kind of flow up, but if you opt to like bring it kind of down, then you can kind of stop that as well. But I don't know if it would be worth going down a size to kind of implement that a bit more. Just want to show you what it's like with a bit of layering underneath it. In the medium, you can still fit a thicker jacket jumper under here for the medium, for me anyways. I personally am someone who would opt for between a size 8 and 10 UK sizing on top, depending. I really like oversized items, so I would say I'm about an 8 on top, but would all for a 10. Now this is the 10 and it has a jumper underneath it. You could even fit another one under as well. Has a little bit of stretch to it too. If you're thinking about putting a hoodie on it and you want some, if you had like a cotton hoodie underneath, say, and you wanted something weather resistant on top, then this is perfect for that. For the water test, this is grand. The water just runs off that and it is easily dried. Okay, some pros and cons. Pros are that it is self-packable to the point, severely lightweight, so it's not overly heavy, especially if you are doing activities or you want something that is a base layer that is water resistant as well, then this is perfect. I also love the color too, and I love the fact that it kind of fits nicely, although I would probably opt to have it a bit longer if I could, but I like the fact that I can kind of fold it a bit and let it sit on my hips. So some cons to think about is that I think this might just be this one, is that the zip can get stuck from time to time. That zip is stuck. I might have to like shove this over my head and it become a permanent pullover. I think for the price, I wouldn't pay $99 US for it. I would definitely try and get it in the sale. So that is the end of our review on this ultralight jacket. If you did enjoy, then why not consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander on the Topo Designs website and you're thinking about purchasing this jacket or any other items, then we would be forever grateful if you could use the links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.